Fukushima Nuclear Disaster by Ashi
and Obiya.
On March 11, 2011, at 2:46 p.m., there was a massive earthquake and tsunami with a magnitude of 9.0 that struck near the east coast of Honshu in Japan. It was a devastating natural disaster that killed a total of 15,870 innocent people, according to the National Police Agency of Japan. The earthquake and tsunami caused many people to lose their families, possessions, and homes.
Moreover, 11 reactors at 4 nuclear power plants in the regions were operating at the time and all shut down automatically when the quake hit. This was a very big issue due to the fact that Japan runs on nuclear energy. The reactors were unstable and were giving off radiation to the rest of the area, which, although do not harm any people, was severely harmful for the people and for the environment.
The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant is at the coastline of northeastern Japan, about 230 kilometers northeast of Tokyo. The nuclear power plants were melting. Therefore, cooling was needed to remove radioactive decay after the reactor had been shut down. Wearing protective gear, many Japanese workers were trying to cool the plant by putting a lot of water on it. Apart from cooling, the basic ongoing task was to also prevent release of radioactive materials, particularly in contaminated water leaked from the 3 plants.
The data that we collected shows the iodine-131 has a half-life of 8 days, making the plants and environments highly radioactive. According to the research, after 10 half-lives, which is 80.2 days, 99.9% has decayed to xenon-131, which is a stable isotope. Furthermore, a caesium-131 has a 30-year half-life, as well as the fact that it is a strong gamma emitter in its decay.
From the data that we gathered, we could conclude that uranium is highly radioactive and would have probably caused a huge explosion in Fukushima. We think that the radiation from the explosion of the power plant may cause infection or cancer for the people near the power plant, such as the people working in the power plant.
Some of the statistics about the after effects of the radiation on the environment show that people do not really have a high risk of getting cancer from the radiation, apart from the people working at the power plant. It is shown that there would have been a 90% higher chance of developing thyroid cancer for infant girls. Moreover, a 7% higher risk of leukemia in infant males. Water, soil, marine animals, food, and milk have been found to be highly contaminated by the radiation as well. The radiation in the soil caused spoiled food, which may cause limitation in food supply.
Due to this serious issue, it is vital for us all to take some safety measures. Luckily, Japan has already taken some action on it. Japan is now spending millions on a massive network of ocean bottom sensors and tidal gauges so that the government can warn the people much quicker because of the sensors. This will allow the evacuation process to take place more smoothly. Moreover, the Japanese government has developed a new warning system in which the network of the seismometers will detect the waves of the earthquake much earlier than the waves that arrive near the shore. The detector can recognize the magnitude and the time at which the earthquake or tsunami will take place. This can also benefit the Japanese because they can shut off the power plants and take its precautionary methods under consideration.
For a very long time, in fear of the contaminated vegetables, meat, and water, the Japanese did not eat vegetables or meat that was from the northern area, and also they only drank bottled water. The Japanese government, or TEPCO, hired workers to secure the plant and clean up the area. They did this by generating a cooling system in which cold water was dumped on the plant in order to prevent it from melting and emitting radiation to the environment. Moreover, Japan asked assistance from Russia in which they gave Japan a decontamination plan. to process the radioactive water from the plants. Also, the government installed a protection system in which sensors for sun and temperature changes were used to detect the radiation in the air.
Thank you.